Now, one of the most frequently asked questions from students is that, suppose we have an algorithm that has two steps. When do we multiply the runtimes and when do we add them? So this is a common source of confusion for students, especially during the interview. To make this clear, let's examine these two code blocks over here. So in the first code block, we have a loop which is looping through array A and printing out the elements of array A. And then after finishing it goes to the second loop, and in the second loop, we are looping through the array B and printing out the elements of array B. Now, in the second block of code, which is located on the right, we are looping through array A, and while we are looping through array A, we are looping through array B inside a loop that loops from the array A. So this is called nested loop inside this loop. So for each element of array A, we are looping through array B. Now, in the first example, which is on the left, we do A chunks of work, then we do B chunks of work. Therefore, the total amount of work is OA plus B. Now, in the example on the right, we do B chunks of work for each element in A. Therefore, the total amount of work is A multiplied with B. Now, in other words, if your algorithm is in the form, do this, then when you are all done, do that, then you add runtimes. So this means that first we are doing the first loop. So after finishing first loop, we are going to the second loop. So we are doing this, then after finishing this, we are continuing to that. So this one. Now for the second case, if our algorithm is in the form that, do this for each time you do that, then we multiply the runtime. So this means that we are doing A, for each element of A, we are looping through B. So this means that, so we are doing this, so for each time we are doing that one. Now hopefully with these two definitions, you have understand the differences between multiply and addition. So when you face a problem like this in the interview, it means that the time complexity should be added. When you face a code block like this, which says that do this for each element of that, then in this case you have to multiply that. So hopefully with this you have understood the difference between addition and multiplication in case of runtimes. So see you in the next lecture.